Welcome back to the breakdown. Our lovely reporter Mecca Thompson joins us now with her story of the day. And Mecca, this involves a hit and run with the motorcycle.
Yes, Heather, this is a heartbreaking story. This man was on his way to work and unfortunately was hit by a driver who did not stop. A really sad story, so take a look.
A Tecumseh man is now recovering at this Metro hospital after being hit and nearly killed by a driver who didn't stop.
And there's so many fractures in his face. His jaw is completely broke, upper and lower. His femur was completely shattered. We're waiting on the second surgery to tackle that today. He's got broke ribs, it broke his sternum, and when that happened, it punctured his heart.
What started as a normal day for 50-year-old Chris Young turned into tragedy.
I really do think they left him to die.
Jessica Johnson, Young's sister-in-law, says he was on his way to work on his motorcycle Saturday morning when a driver hit him and kept going, leaving Young lying on the ground.
So he takes Highway 9 towards Tecumseh and gets on 177 to head out to I-40 to go to work. And at 177 and MacArthur Street is where the accident happened.
The mangled bike now sitting at a Shawnee tow yard. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol is investigating the crash, with family hoping they can use it to piece together what happened or possibly come up with a vehicle description. Young is a father, grandfather, and husband to his wife, Jenny.
He's an amazing dad. I mean, whatever he can do, I mean, he's there. He works hard every day, you know, just to make sure the kids have a good life.
Johnson says if it weren't for technology, he may not have survived.
So at 5:27, there was an alert on his phone that a crash had been detected. And that's how he got the help.
Mecca Thompson, Oklahoma's News 4.
And of course, Mecca is joining us now with questions. Mecca, just so hard to see him lying in that bed, just covered in bruises. The blood all over his pillowcase just goes to show that he took the brunt of that vehicle hit. And do we know, is he going to survive this?
He is going to survive this. He's in stable condition right now, but as you said, a long road to recovery. He's got multiple surgeries in his future, long list of medical expenses to account for all of his severe injuries.
Right. So let's talk more about who responded to that crash, because that alert happened on his phone. We'll talk about that too. But first, who was the first to respond to the scene?
So it was state troopers and it was also first responders. So it was ultimately a miracle. I mean, when you're in rural Shawnee like this at 5 a.m, it's dark, no street lights, not really anyone is on the road besides, animals that are out there. So it was a miracle that alert came on his phone, which pinged the first responders and troopers in the area to come find him. As you heard his sister-in-law say, without that, they don't think he would have survived.
I have yet to receive anything like that on my phone, but we were talking during the commercial and you said, Mecca, that you have received similar things on your phones, even just based on where you park.
Yeah, it's a really cool, I would say, addition to iPhones. I'm not sure if they're on different kind of phones like Samsung, but I know, for example, I was just at the airport over the weekend. So when you're gone for a series of days, your phone will actually tell you, hey, your car's parked location has been updated. Or when we have severe weather, like a couple nights ago, you get those alerts on your phone.
Sure.
So these features are really cool. Even when you're driving, up to Dallas, it will tell you when law enforcement is in the area or if there's a crash ahead. So really cool features. And this was one thing that really, worked out in this case, that people were able to respond to him and get him the care that he needed.
And this truly, they're coming forward because they want the person who's responsible to also come forward. They're saying, he's alive, just come tell us what happened. So were there any nearby cameras, though, that might have caught this on camera, on video?
So that's what they're all trying to find out right now. So OHP is still investigating this, but the family has told me they've gone out there themselves. There are a couple businesses, fireworks stands that are out there, and obviously 5 a.m, not many people are there, and some of these businesses don't have cameras, but that is something that they say they are actively working on and putting the word out on Facebook too.
And do we have a GoFundMe at KFOR.com?
Yes,
okay.
we do.
So if you'd like to help, you can go to KFOR.com. And Mecca, we appreciate your story today. Thank you for joining us.
Of course, Heather. Thank you.
And your weather discussion is next.